welcome to weeks 22 and 23 because I am awful. Quick background on what's going on with me. The day that I was supposed to film week 22, my schedule changed, my work schedule. I offered to help out because someone unexpectedly left. So I've been in our infant room for the past 2 weeks, which definitely has its pluses and minuses. Pluses, I'm getting a lot of experience with really little babies. The youngest that we have they're 3 months. We have 2 3-month-old babies. And like that's really fun, and I love when I get to sit in the rocking chair and just like feed them. Like that's really nice, and getting to play with them and kind of like recognizing different developmental stages has been really cool and really awesome. I really love that. However, unfortunately, it is way more physical than I thought it was going to be. So you know, a lot of times the babies are on the floor. The baby in my belly is only getting bigger. So unfortunately, it's getting really difficult, and very quickly getting really difficult. So I have started to talk with my managers about getting me out of that room. I don't know how possible that's going to be right now, just because we are kind of short staff-wise, but basically, not only did it change what I was doing, but it changed my schedule too, because I'm going to work an hour earlier and I'm getting out about the same time. So, excuse me, so I'm working more. I'm doing a lot more physically. And I'm exhausted. And then the week I was supposed to film week 23, we were out for Memorial Day. We were actually out on a lake house with friends, which was super fun, and I have that vlog edited and ready to go up in a couple Saturdays. But it was really awesome, but it did mean that I haven't had the energy. That's basically it. And I know that's a very long-winded way of saying that I have not had the energy to sit down and put this all together. But Cody is, unfortunately for me, working today, but fortunately enough, it means I can sit down and get some stuff done so I can do this. Yay! And just so you guys know how fortunate you are, I've been awake since 3:30 this morning. Thank you, baby. I will touch on that later. And it's about, what time is it? It's about 8:30 and 8:30 at night, and I have put on makeup just for you guys like half an hour ago, partially because my acne has just, it's so bad, guys. It's so bad. All right, but we're not talking about that quite yet. We are talking week 21 and 22, or I'm sorry, 22 and 23. Well, it's getting hard to remember things. Week 22 and 23 symptoms, cravings, and big things. Yes, that's what it is. Symptoms, cravings, and big things. So I'm gonna start with cravings because, as usual, really nothing that big. I've just been, you know, cheese is still a thing, but I haven't really been craving anything. I'm kind of still at that point where I'm just like, I just need to eat, and nothing really matters. Like, it doesn't really matter what it is as long as it's food. So that kind of stinks, but stinks in that, like, I'm not into food at all, if that makes sense. So it's weird, but yeah, lately, because of my schedule change, I've actually been having a lot more I've been having a lot more coffee, which isn't great. But thankfully, most of the time what I get doesn't have a lot of caffeine in the first place. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm just, you know, just watching how much I take in. My cat is trying to come over so she can hang out again, because this is what she loves to do with these videos. Yep. Say hi, honey. Say hi. Yeah. See, I just can't help it. I just have to get in the video. Just had to say hi. And I haven't really been like craving this, but I think this is mostly weather related, not pregnancy related. I've been making sure that I get a lot of ice recently, and just chewing on ice. It's not like a craving, but it helps in some way. I think it's helping me feel fuller especially during times when I can't like get food out, although it is a little bit easier in the infant room, so that's kind of nice. I don't know, just like a weird thing. Symptoms. So as usual, having crazy acne. It's gotten so much worse though, and it is May. It was officially our hottest May on record. Yay. Yeah, I'm sure that's part of it. It's not just pregnancy. Even though I'm sure my hormones are just insane, that is definitely part of it, the weather. So acne has definitely been a thing. I've been noticing him, I've just been like, it's hard to explain, but like, it's not him moving or kicking, although I have been feeling that increasingly. Like, it's pretty common for me to feel him now. But I can just like, it's like a lump. Like, I don't know how, like, it's him, and he's not moving, but like when I'm moving around, like I can just feel, it's like having a rock at the very bottom of my stomach area, you know, like usually where my like uterus would be. It's like, well, you know, except that that's like moved up a bit and everything. So I don't know. I can just like, I can feel him. And even though I think it's hard to see with my belly, my pregnancy belly, like I can feel him riding low. He is low. So you know, right now I totally believe that midwife, girls ride high, boys ride low, because he is just always low. And I want to confirm that at my next appointment, because I'm like, he has got to be so low right now. He's just constantly, I just like feel him. But let me think. I don't think there's really been any other symptoms. Generally, weeks 22 and 23 were pretty easy in terms of nausea. Nothing too crazy. I'm definitely feeling my backache a lot more, and I am positive that has to do with both my work and the pregnancy. So I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts I'm trying to work with on how to deal with that. Because I don't want to be hurting. That would be great. But I think that's pretty much it when it comes to symptoms. Big things, feeling him move. He has been moving a lot more recently, like a lot more. And what's really cool is I think technically this counts for week 24, but I'm gonna put it here. I am positive that my husband finally felt him. He claims that he's felt the baby before, and I've been feeling baby moves since week 17, but like, I feel like I don't know how much he actually like really was feeling, but I was like, baby was moving, and I just grabbed his hand, I put it on my stomach. It was really early in the morning, and like I was like, no, you're definitely feeling him now. So that's cool. I really like that he's able to connect a little bit more. So that's really nice, and I like it. I really like feeling him move. It's a weird sensation, but I really like feeling him move. I think that's pretty much it right now for big things. Really, weeks 22 and 23 were not the worst weeks ever. And we were super busy between my job schedule changing and then Memorial Day weekend, which was really fun. But it didn't really affect me or the baby at all. It was really cool being in the water. One of my friends who had a baby before described it as being a human submarine. So that was kind of fun. It also was really nice to not feel heavy. So I'm gonna try and make it a priority this summer to try and get in water as much as possible. Just because it really did just feel so good on my body. Because physically I can tell this is gonna start being a struggle. But that is it. That is it for weeks 22 and 23. I know I kind of rambled about some other stuff that had nothing to do with it, but it was pretty tame. So I'm just gonna let that be. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and start filming week 24 because that's technically where I'm at right now. And baby dust to everybody who is trying to conceive, and congratulations to anyone who's currently had your little smushes. It's so exciting. I love it. I see so many baby pictures on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere, and it just makes me so excited to meet our boy. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.